That's there. That's there. Cool. So, what are you playing, Jack?
Well, that's a good question, isn't it?
Do you know?
Have you not seen the absolute mess I've been in today? I've been messaging everyone. I have been.
He's all over the shop.
It's horrible. I've never felt.
So alive.
Oh, I said I was talking to Potolsky earlier on, and this is the first ever time since I started the game 8 years ago that I've considered not playing a tournament because I don't like the format.
How can you not like it?
Because it's just going to be mirror galore. It's just boring.
Not if you play Rogue.
Oh, Christ.
Cheers, Jordan.
Because the best two decks in the game, the best two decks in the game by far.
What formula was I trying to copy when I showed you Glycephod Sushi?
Aha.
A different stage 1 deck.
The winning Sheffield list. You'll see.
Listen to us on Super Rodcast. Or listen to me.
Oh, you're
Awesome.
Pedro.
It's only bloody Pedro.
Hey, Pedro. Hang on a minute.
Time for the Sheffield final to commence.
Oh dear. Best of one format on PTCGO is what he means. I don't know whether you guys had heard. Things have changed around here. This will be interesting. I think he might still be playing Zoro Rock. I can't remember.
Oh, Nectar.
Oh, Nectar.
Yes, he is playing Zoro Lycan.
Lycan Rock.
Bridget is here. We're happy about this.
Bridget, and we're away.
Yes, how's it going? Nico as well. Mark. Welcome, everyone. It's already started, has it? So, in this matchup, we want to blow stuff up. That's the idea. So, we do need to get a good old blow up master out. Lead Mewtwo.
That's one of the blower uppers.
We can grab a Necrozma, that sounds fine. If he's going to use any Mew shenanigans, we do have non-GXs that can respond on that guy in this build, so I'll plant an energy to the bench. That seems like the safest place. Super Absorption does nothing for us, turn 2, so let's just try and get a few attackers set up around the board.
Hey Seb. How you doing? Right, let me get on PTCGO.
Joe, the deck is bad. Buzzrock OP. Oh, you got rid of a Mew EX. Interesting. Where am I muted from Shining Legends? Well, my muted GX is active. Do you mean the promo? Because I don't play the promo. This match looks over before it started. I don't know, he's in a good spot here. I'm happy to get a poke on this Rockruff. Obviously, like we're not doing a prismatic burst onto a one prize Pokemon. There's just no value in that. So we'll just do this, play Cynthia. Basically, we want to be able to respond on his turn 2 play, which is likely a GX attack here. Seeks always filled up his bench. We have Guzmas if he fails that. We will attach. We can get another energy in the bin, which is nice. Do I need this to grab me a Lele to have alternate plays? I mean, we could just not ball search out anything here. It means we're not getting a Malamar, which makes it easier for him to... not necessarily easier. I could also desire an Inkay, but that's a bit greedy. I think if you're not sure, you don't search anything out, right? I don't think there's much value in just getting an extra energy on this guy if he's just going to be Lycan rocked up anyway. Here comes Timeable Flips. Fitty fitty. Scoop already. We got this.
Easy.
Does this list like Paralocity? Have? No, I don't play Parallel in my list. Intriguing. So the only Prismatic Burst KO we can get is on a Lele. Our follow-up... Well, we currently don't have one. We probably have to Ultra Ball out a Guru here and get drawing cards alongside our Guzma play.
Guru, you say?
Yeah. It's time for the best card in the deck to come to the forefront. Yeah, we have prized our Marshy boy, which is a bit awkward. So, I think just taking guaranteed 2 prizes is fine. If Instruct gets a psychic energy, we're pretty happy with this. I'm never black raying here. Side Strike's too important for his Lycanroc turn. I think just going ahead in the race is a good idea. Especially when you instruct a Psychic Energy or Elixir. Oh, that's fine. Attached to Mewtwo, retreat and Guzma out the Zoroark. Now that would have been Nectar. He's targeting our squids. That's fine. That's fine. This is a filthy next turn from our end. OmniPoke. What deck am I playing? Malamar. That's actually like the best cards anyone could hope for. Don't mind me. Just high rolling. this has to be played. I just need to think about where it gets played. It might actually be the active. I mean, its response can be a baby Mewtwo. And if that's probably our worst case scenario, so we should probably plant it on a bench thing, because we can always just pay rotate out this Mewtwo. Lone Survivor, cheers for the host, dude. I don't want either of these to get KO'd, really. And the Lele can't get KO'd, so let's slap it there. Well, it can't get KO'd without like multi-switch shenanigans, which is possible, but if he's doing that, there's a GX in the active again, and we're fairly happy with that outcome. The only downside to putting the float on the Lele is he still has parallels to play. It's the only downside I really see here. Here comes Lycanroc. Is he going to keep targeting our Malamars? Yeah. Yeah, he is.
Take down the squids.
And he's going to continue to N as well. Joe's winning poggers. We'll see. He's got lots more trading to do. If he attacks with a baby, well, he has to ride Speakingness, right? I mean, we can win this turn. We have all of our elixirs still in deck, and we have Marshadow pulled out of prizes. So I think I'll blow her first, then instruct one to get the Lele out, because we want to fill our bench up again. This lets us get a turn attachment, but we don't want it on anything that's not Marshadow, right? Yeah. Toby Uchiha, just for the follow, dude. I'll do this just in case I want to Cynthia. I don't need to check my outs here. Now that Marshadow is here, it may be worth trying to keep the Ultra Ball for an extra out in our deck, rather than just Sycamore away. 3 elixirs, Marshadow is here, our other squid is here. I think we're just Sycamoring. Most cards is good, right? More cards, good idea.
Cards win games. Or something.
Am I planning to talk about my League Cup Malamar list? You are looking at it. Oh, poggers. We could win. We could win, boys. We only have 3 Psych Energies left in deck, though, so this elixir doesn't have high odds. But not high odds is my speciality.
For God's sake. Wait, how can you win? What?
Marshy boy.
Oh.
Marshmallow.
Ballon d'Or. Marshmallow.
Boo.
Wow. It's fine, just instruct into another elixir.
I've already instructed.
Ah. Misplay.
still do this. Give him a little burst. Puts him in an awkward spot again. The Marshallow's a big threat that he probably needs to gust again with putting down a Lycanroc somehow. One's in the discard pile. He's going to have to find himself Stretcher or Puzzles. End's not doing much for him. Even though he knows that our Ultra Ball discarded Cynthia and Sycamore, so he knows we have probably a draw supporter in our hand. A draw supporter isn't Guzma though, so he probably has to just hope that Instruct doesn't get us into Guzma. We'll see. We'll see. Have I watched E3? I watched all of the Nintendo E3. And it was pretty cool. I lost my mind for the Smash Bros thing. Completely lost my mind. I'm a casual, but like Smash was a big part of my like childhood, Melee and Brawl. So yeah, I'm really excited to see like Young Link come back. I remember playing Young Link a lot as a kid, like when I was like 6. So that's pretty cool. And I remember when I first unlocked Mewtwo, that was so cool back in the day. So getting Mewtwo back is cool. I'm not a Greninja main, no. Haven't posted my squid list, but it's in front of you. So
Deduce what you can.
okay, so he's doing this line again. He's just basically he only loses to Guzma Energy, which is very low odds. Okay, let's see what Guru brings us. An insta-play card is always nice. A perfect 2 cards for game. Close.
Do I want a game? I will give you a game, Robbie. Christ. There's a Greninja coin and a water deck box.
I need to somehow find a way to clear this. Do I? No. No, I don't need to. I mean, he never doesn't have game in this hand though, right? I mean, we can't end him no matter what we do. But he needs, like, Guzma Choice Band. That ain't much. Yeah, we lost. We lost. Whiffed Elixir, rip. Don't think there's any way we can change this. You get me. He can literally draw his entire deck, so I'm not gonna sit around. What's Marshadow doing there? Missing an elixir that would have given us game is what he's doing. Shows it's close though. Close matchup. I mean, when he's going after Malamars like that, we need to draw our elixirs, and we effectively drew 0, so I think the matchup's closer than people give it credit for. I heard Gansman talking on 6 prizes today saying it literally can't ever win, and that's just ignorant. Okay. I don't think attacking the Malamars is the right approach in the matchup as well, by the way. Even though we only established two. Because, like, it looked like the right line because I never hit elixirs, but if you hit elixirs, it's not a problem. What are you doing here, Fomantis? You don't belong here.
You're in the wrong end of town.
Well, isn't that a lovely Cynthia? I'm not threatened enough to retreat here. And is the right approach to race? Yeah. I think so. I think the right approach is race and N. Because Zoroark has the draw engine comeback mechanic, and Necrozma does not have that. It has Guru. And you're crossing your fingers a lot more when you play Guru than you are with Zoroarks on your board. Dombro, how's it going?
Welcome.
Lag. There we go. How well does Malamar do in Expanded? I would say poorly. Because Hexmaniac's in Expanded.
Hex. Gross.
I think in Expanded there's a possibility of a Turbo Psychic deck working though. We're not going to Prismatic Burst one prize. Never worth. Wait for value. Too expensive to sink 3 energy on 60 hit points. Did I enjoy the crutch friendly zone at Geeks headquarters? I really did enjoy that. It was very accommodating of them to set up that little area for us. For me. Do I feel Banana Monster is essential? I'd never play this deck without it. But I've said that about a lot of decks. Is Ultra Necrozma a better matchup against Zoroark decks? Is it kind of the same as Psychic? Yeah, I think in general, most people lead to the thinking that it's got a better matchup than regular. I've tested so little of Ultra that I can't give you a definitive answer.
Hmm.
19150. Okay. So we can go Guru. Instruct. See, you have to embrace the greed of this deck, right?
That sentence triggers me.
This is the way to win with Malamar. There's no point in coming out here and just saying, oh, I guess I don't have it this turn. You just go, you know what?
I'm gonna have it this turn.
3 cards is enough to get me what I need this turn, and you're chilling, right? Easy. See, guys, every time.
Embarrassing.
Flawless. Okay. 2 Gizmos down. Feels bad, man. We do play 4, though. Can you still build regular Necrozma without elixirs? Sure. You can. I wouldn't advise it. I think it's a little bit slow. I mean, if mirror matches are going to play elixirs and Boswell just chugging away at Inkays, baby Boswell especially, I really wouldn't advise not playing elixirs. Wait, I need to put the scoreboard as 0. 0-1.
I hear a kitty.
That's an intimidating board they've built there.
B string.
Malamar seems Bediff right now, but will it get knocked down the ranks once Rayquaza GX comes here? I don't think this is the Bediff right now. I don't think Rayquaza GX will be the reason that it will no longer be either.
I don't know what you just said, but I agree.
Oh, don't draw another Guzma. That's just rude. Okay. We've whiffed for many turns. But we got ourselves 2 prizes. What a dream. In Buzz versus Necrozma, should the Buzz player target Inkays and Malamars? Early game, yes. Because early game you're doing 1 energy prods with baby Buzzwells. But equally important is to lay an energy onto your Rockruff to threaten the GX attack for if they're trying to come in with 2 prize Pokemon on your baby Buzz. Because if they do that, you win. Ultra versus regular, which one's better? Do you mean in mirror or in general? What is this invisible card? Come on, game. Load it. You can do it, game. Oh, God damn it. Buzz is still number 1? Yeah, for sure. Buzz is really good. My game is crashing. Aha.
Don't you
it's an
dare
Octral.
play Kukui. Don't you dare play Kukui. Okay. Oh, Rabbi, you had me on the ropes there.
generally which is better, Ultra or regular. Um,
I think the general consensus is regular's more consistent, but Ultra's got a better matchup spread.
yeah.
So it's whether you want to go for doing what you want to do every game or trying to win the matchups you win and losing harder in the matchups you lose.
So here's the thing, guys. We need 4 energy to take. Actually, no, we need 3 energy with Mewtwo, right? But we have no energy left in our deck. So it's still worth getting the Incuboid out. And we won't use Sycamore this turn, we'll just instruct once. N is actually pretty good. Okay. We can play N. We'll save this just in case there's any more dumbbells. I mean, they've already played 2 down. How likely is it that they play more?
Well played, Robbie. I'm playing a game with Seb next, I'm afraid. Otherwise, I would re-challenge you.
For me, I haven't put much time into Ultra just because of, like, my first 10 games gave me bad experiences with the deck. So potentially I'm biased. No N means we win. Sweet. Actually, do we have our last float stone in deck? Oh, what am I saying? I have this guy. Hey, you do things, huh? Why would he promote there? Just to get an extra instruct? But what's he instructing for? Do you think that Malamar should be focused with more one-prize attackers? My current list plays 3 one-prize attackers, Baby Hooper, Giratina Promo, and Oranguru. I think that's plenty. Burgers and Sheffield are hype.
Do I think Q should be added? Does Lapras have merit? I fell off the love of the Lapras a little while ago. I don't think it has too much merit, but I think it's definitely like one of the top rogue picks for sure. Kukui would have done me there because Buzzrock can pressure you down so quickly. Now you never have a chance to Volk, so maybe a Kukui would help with that against their Lycanroc turn.
I again think Baby Hooper's the best tech for that deck.
In the game we just had, though, I didn't feel he ever had a chance to attack with anything other than a Lapras because
Yeah, sure.
Buzz was doing so much. So in that scenario, I think.
Doomsday. Why do I like Baby Hooper more than Mewtwo? Because Baby Hooper has a first attack, which does lots of things in lots of matchups. And for me, pressure is way too, like, over-respected for what it actually provides. People think it's, like, god tier. It ain't.
Set up KOs instead of take KOs and then take a load of KOs. Broken.
Just because I don't know what this deck is, I don't want to put a Dawn Wings down just yet. So I'll get the feelers out there with the Hooper. We definitely want to have something else in the active this turn because we don't want our Inkay to get slapped around. This really is a nice hand. I'm happy to attach the energy even though we're weak to Psychic, I think. With the Dawn Wings, do I just play that now? I mean, the Mewtwo can't KO the Inkay outside of like random Kukuis. You play around Field Blower, but is it better if our Hooper just stays on damage so we can actually attack next turn? It probably is, right? We'll just pass. Poke my head into Patriot Games in Sheffield. They're going for sanctioned events moving forward. I think some of the Team MCR guys are going to be stationed there on Friday. Might be a good chance to see what's happening. Are we looking at a Zoro deck? Oh, it's Guardy. Yeah, I saw a mulligan. I don't know what I'm on about. Okay. Why is a Gardevoir playing a Mewtwo? Huh. Okay. All praise Arangaru, our Lord and Saviour. Can you see the lift after this game? Sure. This is actually one card off what I played at the weekend for Double Cup. I didn't play Hooper at the weekend. I just played 4th Malamar. But I'm trying out Hooper. It's done good things in Mirror. And it's also an extra card for Buzzrock, so I can see myself playing it. Are we doing a top 10 decks for Sheffield this time? No, we normally do it for like internets. We could do one sort of off the cuff today, I guess. We could discuss it.
Are there 10 decks?
It's more of a top 3 decks and then the rest.
Yeah, like if you're not playing Buzz, Malamar, or like 2 or 3 other sort of more off the cuff decks, like, is it really worth? Oh, that's a dirty Octillery for one. That was vile.
So with the Elixir hit, we can actually respond KO this Guardy. And that sounds like a good idea. I'm not going to put Mewtwo down because we actually want a Black Ray. Of all of our GX attacks, Black Ray I think is our best one to use.
I paused the stream. What are you playing against? Oh, Guardian. Cool. Gardevoir. I wonder if we're oversimplifying this meta and we're just going to get to Sheffield and there's going to be
Oh man, there's
absolutely
gonna be whack going on. Trust, like when when the format is
as narrow as
being
it is.
talked about in the state of narrowness that it is, there's gonna be whack everywhere, man.
Everyone who knows everyone is going to be like, I've broken the meta.
Yeah, I'll save this elixir for post bull search, I guess. I mean, the alternative is I could bull search fail, play elixir, instruct for fresh cards, but I like the utility for next turn because I could use this elixir again on the Necrozma if he somehow gets another Guardi out or something like that. Seems good. Boy. Guardi is not good now. Should test Baby Buzz and Ganador. Break the meta, you say. Luke's ears perk up. Watch Metal Beast Box randomly win Sheffield. I'd be surprised. Aerodactyl Sylveon is the play. If this Guardi somehow comes out and hits a parallel this turn, we'll be upset. Otherwise, I'm not too worried about this turn. What do I think about Celesteela in a Metals Garb-esque deck?
Sounds annoying.
It does sound annoying.
Sounds very annoying, actually. 200 HP plus resistance. Ugh.
Get out of here.
Get through that, baby Buzz.
We've already got rid of Marshadow, so I'm actually more likely to get rid of this Lele here. We can just guarantee the KO with Dawn Wings this turn.
Yeah, this is what I was worried about. Him doing this kind of stuff to me.
Instruct first in case we get Guzma. An extra attachment is nice. Means it can go on to our Prismatic Burster.
Prismatic bursting balloon. Oh, Joe, maybe that's the answer.
What's that?
Bursting balloons in Malamar. So you can prismatic bursting balloon.
I am really, really struggling to find any free spaces with this deck. You know that for a fact.
You telling me that's not the answer?
Quad Baby Hooper. Sounds like a terrible play, going into a field of triple Baby Buzz. Some people going to Quad Baby Buzz, thinking that it wins Mirror when everyone will have done the same. No. It's like the worst kept secret of Sheffield. It was like, yeah, we'll fit the fourth Baby Buzz all in and win Mirror. Everyone's done the same.
The real cut is the choice bands, guys. Lose all your other matchups. Uh-oh. This could spell trouble. Okay. He flipped double tails with swing around and only did 150 damage. How poor.
How poor.
Only 150, you say?
You poor, poor man.
That is embarrassing.
We got it. Random Guardy. If I face a random Guardy in Sheffield, I'll be speechless, honestly.
Did you win or lose?
I beat it.
Of course.
For Guardy to win that matchup, it basically has to Candy Guardy, DCE Spring, Choice Band, Guzma to get ahead, and then you have to not respond. Sounds close. Sounds close to me. It's really good quality today. Ooh, a Zoro Lucario. Interesting. Okay. Strong start. I'm going to keep Field Blur because they're essential. I'm going to grab Ink. We're going to play Cynthia. Play around Parallel. One Scoop Man. It's all about age for like how they separate the divisions. Do seniors end at 16? Is that it, Jack?
I think it's 15.
15? You basically just have to search up the age brackets. I don't know the age brackets myself because I've only ever played in Masters. But yeah, it's an age breakdown. Everything will be at Sheffield. Just play the best deck of that everything. Solid advice. Play the best deck. 15 and above is Masters. There you go. Someone knows. So now you're enjoying Baby Buzzrock. That best deck is a Buzzwell deck. Pretty much. So, he wants me to not attach energies to my big daddy-o over here. So we have the option of returning Mewtwo to our deck. Do we need him? I don't think we do. He's much more important against Lycanroc than he is against Lucario. So I won't stretch it back. I want to attach 2 energies to this Necrozma, I think. 2, 4, 6. No, we can only attach 1 energy to it, right? Yes. Because otherwise it can die to... I mean, his hand size isn't big, but if like one of this card is a Cynthia and the other one's a Zoroark, then that hand size gets real big. So we'll spend our energies in this manner. 130 is an annoying hit points for this deck. And we'll just Sycamore. Marshadow's nice. Let's treasure out another Malamar. Do I? I don't really need it. Yeah, fine. Setup is setup, I guess. What, Baby Hooper's 2 attacks? Hyperspace Punch does 20 twice anywhere you want. And Portal Strike is just 130 and it can't attack next turn. So yeah, we won't attach another energy to the Necrozma. I think it's too risky. Even though his hand size isn't that big. Especially because now we have the shadow in the back.
Shadow within reach.
I'm putting the 20s on Zeruas because if we happen to get 2 turns of doing this spread, it actually becomes relevant. This is one matchup where the Hyperspace Punch is not as relevant in the grand scheme of things compared to the other matchups. Like against Malamar, you can be Hyperspace Punching in case for weakness if they're in the active. Same thing for Baby Buzzwolls. And putting 20 on Rockruffs is important so that you can GX attack them with something that's not Mewtwo, aka Dawn Wings. It's much better to be using Dawn Wings as GX because it's a lot more helpful.
You sound hay fevery, Joe.
I am really hay fevery today. Pollen struck today, Jack.
Pollen struck. That was my nickname in primary school. So stupid.
You are the worst person. You are just the worst.
Pollen struck. I'll make myself laugh.
I want to save Marshadow. I think Portal Striking active is fine this turn. I don't even want to end him, you know. We could Guzma Portal Strike a different Zoroark. Even the Lele to set up for Black Ray. But if we're doing that, we should do it to a Zoroark. Only downside of just hitting the active is Acerola, of course. Okay. I am going to play N here, I think.
You know, deck needs a mid-range attacker.
It's got plenty of mid-range attackers, they're just all weak to Dark.
Oh dear, oh dear.
This hand is an oh dear, I tell you. It's fine, we have Ultra Ball for Marshadow to then discard our Dawn. Like, this hand is actually perfect if this Hooper goes down. If anything else goes down, it's not perfect. And I think he wants to do more than just 10 damage to the active here. I think. Can't be certain. Ooh, this makes life a little more awkward. Because now we need to top deck a Psychic Energy. Sneeze City. Yeah, I've been pretty blocked up today as well. So I need to top deck Psychic Energy or whatchamacallit, Supporter. draw supporter to get the dream off. The Marshadow Dream. Or Field Blower. Hey, look. It's a draw supporter. Nailed it. So now Marshadow can take 4 prizes. Unless he plays Counter Catcher. Or we could also miss an energy off these draws. Slash Elixir. Just seeing if I want to thin any other card from our deck. I don't think I want to thin any of these. The deck is thin enough on attackers. Especially because we don't have our stretcher. We got rid of it early. Just good to make sure. Okay. So I do want to develop another Inkay here. Just because if we can't attack the active, he's probably going to take out a Malamar. And we want to Guzma KO next turn. And in order to do that, we need to reload. So let's do this. Oh wait, we don't need to reload. Okay, I won't Ultra Ball because we don't need to reload because the energy obviously stays on him. We'll save these. It's not bad to just blow this away though. Even though we're not getting instant activation because we'll be getting end if he can't Guzma. You should be able to Guzma though. Right, make sure we click the right one. This one. Gurov prizes, please. Never looky. We didn't play the Elixir, of course, because he's still threatening that Mewtwo at the back. He could go for a Lycanroc KO with a Guzma on the Necrozma. Double heads, high roll. Did they whiff? Choose to whiff? You'll wait till Sheffield so you can copy the best Malamar list. Loads of bulk to be sold this weekend. Yeah, if I was driving myself, I would bring I have like 30k of bulk I need to shift.
Jeez. Oh my god.
So if I could drive, I would have done that, but I can't. Acerola is a terrible turn for him. We can do some recharging at this point. Set 2 of them up with 2 energies on. Sounds good to me. So I'm just thinking if I want to play out my last field, discard my last field blower. I think I'll keep my last field blower. This Ultra Ball can't be for anything good now though. Okay, maybe I play this but not the Ultra. We really want to hit Gurov prizes, to be honest. And now we got to think if we want to use any interesting attack. Nah, Nothing too fancy. We just want to use this one. So here comes Mewtwo. Keeping them limited to one Zoroark is really good for us. Because he basically has to end here, and then his hand is still not that strong. With one trade after it. Hey, Ipa, good job, man. Proud of you.
Hey. Nice.
Who needs Guru anyway, I guess. Oh, Nectar.
Oh, nectar.
Fine, we'll BM.
Brilliant.
Review the list after this match? Sure. There he was. I mean, there's not too much exciting stuff about my list, to be honest.
Consistency is king.
I just play the cards that I think are good, and then have as many of those cards as possible. The trick is, lots of people play cards that are bad in Malamar. That's the problem.
Turns out.
That's the
You better
problem
play
people
the good
face. Yeah. I mean, people play 2 Parallel, people play Fury Belts. Those cards don't help you get set up and don't defend you against the bad things. That's why I play 3 Blower. Luke, yeah, you're right. Oh, look, no Mimikyu. Yeah. So, I'm not going into this tournament losing to Frogs, because I've done that too many times. I think Marshadow is important, demonstrated in that game how it can be a swing card. Obviously, they used Acerola, which is like the worst idea for them. But still, I mean, we were 5 prizes ahead, I think. Or we were 3 prizes ahead comfortably. Even if they had done the Lycanroc Guzma KO, they would have just lost quicker. So, yeah, Marshall is good for Zoro. Hooper's the only card I'm questioning right now. Hooper wasn't in the deck, like I said, until the weekend. I actually made a different change as well. I'm playing 4 Ultra Ball, 4 Treasure at the moment instead of 11 Energy, which I played at the weekend. I played 7 Ball Search cards and 11 Energy at the weekend. And what was the other change? Oh yeah, Hooper for 4th Malamar.
You said there was
I'm
a
really
Malamar.
bummed up. My God.
Blow that nose, kiddo.
I might need to hop along to get a tissue in a minute. But yeah, I really want to go back up to 11th Energy because I think it's really important to have them in a lot of matchups. So I think I'm going to go back to my original 7 Ball Search cards. Hooper as well, kind of is selling me, kind of isn't. I really like getting him out in some matchups, but in others he's dead. I mean, you can make the same case for Tina and Marshadow, but it's just additional ones adding up, which make it even worse. That's why I wanted to have the 4th Ultra Ball, to have more discard for all this jank. Just get rid of it, streamline as much as possible. So yeah. how do I feel about the Mewtwo promo? I think it's worse than the Hooper. Do I think Hooper's the tech for Sheffield? You're about to put it in Lapras. I think it's good in Lapras and this. That's what I think it's good in. Play one parallel instead of Hooper. I will admit, in the cups I played this weekend, the parallel could have been helpful, but it's really niche. Yeah, Hooper and Lapras is really nice because going second against the deck, you don't really want to have a GX in the active because Baby Buzz is doing too much of a shift. And it only takes like you to hit one elixir. And that's really easy. So you shift your Hooper into the active, you're doing meaningful damage because it sets up Volk Prism Star on their active, and it puts 20 damage on Rockruff. So then Lapras can KO Lycanroc. It's really meaningful for Aquabox, actually. I can show you my Aquabox list. I would never play Mimikyu in this deck anymore. I tried it, but I don't think I'll play it. I'll try going back up to 11 energies. I do like playing lots of Ball Search though. Obviously getting the squids out in the first place, but thinning all those excess Pokemon is really important. Yeah, I've turned into Kirkham. Right, there's my Aquabox if you guys just want to check it out, and I'll blow my nose. I cut a 4th Lapras for the Hooper for now. Not sure on it, but there you go. That's what I did. Oh, by the way, I'm on one crutch now, so you get to watch me awkwardly hop and cringe. Cool.
Oh, so I'm unpausing the stream. Here we go. Just tended to me putting Baby Hooper and everything. Yeah, Baby Hooper's a card that I think a lot of us have, or you especially, Luke, have played a lot of. Where are my big strings? Come on now. These aren't B strings. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Omni Crutch. There it is, the Omni Crutch. Mewtwo GX is a huge job and better is more useful. I really like Mewtwo GX. It was a card that I initially wasn't sold on at all, but it's so useful in so many matchups. It's scalable damage is always something that is just so insane in decks because it means you can put as much resources into an attacker as you want, knowing how much you get out, and also having a blow up attack is really, really good. It's like the deck's answer to Lycanroc. So just having an answer to Lycanroc is really good, I think. That's as simple as a GX attack. I really, really like it, for sure. Brings everything into 192. I think that's pretty good.
Okay. Right, I tried to blow my nose, but it's just like blocked. It's not actually like thingy. Right, I'm sorry you just had to see me walk like that. When I saw myself walking in a mirror today, I was cringing at myself like, oh man, just don't fall, kid.
Don't fall, you can do it.
Yeah, Lone Survivor's right. Mewtwo is much more versatile than the Mimikyu. I mean, I feel like I could lose mirrors just if they want to play more non-GXs, but that's really up to them. If they want to play more non-GXs, sure. Were we 2-1 or 3-1? I think we were 3-1 with Squids. I'll move on to Aquabox for a few games. just to see the value of that Hooper that I was talking about. The biggest downside to the Hooper, of course, is that you can't Brooklet it out, so you have to sort of be fortuitous to hit him in the early game, but you still play 5 outs. How many subs to get me to blow my nose? I just wouldn't. Just wouldn't. I'd do it, but I'd mute my mic, I guess. Drink some whiskey. Can't, man. Then I would fall. Oh, nectar. Clear you right up. Oh, Fury Belts. Rip. Honestly surprised I'm not playing straight pod.
Why is ETGX good again? While Joe's gone, I was just saying how it's got scalable damage, it's got healing, which is really big in matchups, and it's got a super good answer to Lycanroc, which is huge. Because Lycanroc can be a real pain for this deck.
Yeah, without the Mewtwo, definitely. Needs to be a 4 energy prismatic burst, and that's a problem.
That is embarrassing.
When Boswell's so good at dealing with NKs early, especially.
What do I want to knock out here? Knocking out this seems good. Okay.
Is my Lapras dead? No. He missed. Brooklet top deck. Oh, for God's sake. What am I going to do with you? You can't even attach this Lapras because he's so likely to respond. Sure, we'll just do this. Oh no. Prize the Lapras. The Ginger Ninja, or the Ginger Ninja. Cheers for the follow, dude. I think I'm not going to play the Aqua Patch. Like, there's no reason. Like, we can't attack anyway. There's no reason to put 2 energy on one of the Laprases if he can just find a means of KOing that one anyway. So we'll just hold. What is the dream setup for Psychic Necrozma Mali turn 1 against Boswell? Discard an energy, attach an energy to either Dawn Wings or Mewtwo and get 2 NKs developed. Hopefully not in the active. Time to look into the bulk. I think he's becoming pretty standard for Psychic Mally. I think he ain't bulk no more. He's out of the realms of bulk. People will trade for that guy. I think I would still Invasion to protect an Inkay if they had a Baby Buzz active. I think most of the time. I mean, we can Ultra Ball. Oh, we need to Ultra Ball actually because we need Manaphy, right? Okay, here we go. We're getting rolling. Somehow they still haven't taken KOs because they've been clunky.
Clunkety clunk. Yeah, I think Mewtwo's pretty standard now. This is probably the last weekend you could still get them for relatively cheap. If it does well this weekend, I would imagine the price will go up again. But I think they're still somewhat cheap now just because it's not under the radar, but since Madison, there hasn't been a big tournament, so they've had no reason to shoot up. So I'd say now is the time to buy them in case it does well in Sheffield. If it doesn't do well in Sheffield, it won't go anywhere. It won't go down very much just because it's a Mewtwo card, so it'll always retain X amount of value because it's a Mewtwo card. I'd imagine. I don't know why I'm speaking about this. Joe's definitely the guy that knows the money, but I would imagine that's the case, right, Joe?
If it's a full art or a Mewtube or whatever, they're pretty expensive for collectors. So those ones will definitely retain value. I think if I had half arts, I'd try and sell them.
This is a puzzle of a turn.
Am I just going to KO his Malamar this turn? No. You have to just KO the active and play N, I guess. It is a shame that we've prized Lapras and Baby Volk. Let's see if we can pull one out of prizes here. Well, that's one of them.
Hoopa.
Hooper, his active, he had Fury Belt on. Otherwise I would have. Ultra isn't weak to Psychic, it's weak to Fairy. We in trouble, seeing so we have no good attackers.
Mewtube.
Yellow is showing.
That's such a cool name for it, Mewtube. I like that.
That's the collector term for you right there.
Is it?
It's a Mewtwo and a tube. Mewtube. Right, so we're going to try and Bulk Prism his Malamar this turn. And to do that, we need to draw some Nectar, I tell you. We don't win if we don't go Greed this turn, though. Just letting you know the facts. No, we need to hit a patch, so I can't do the Guzma first. And we lost. Cool. I'm not surprised after our turn 1 and 2 of just doing nothing. We're meant to be the quick deck. Even our turn 3 for hitting 160 is essentially nothing when it's not 190.
That's mad.
We did nothing for 4 turns essentially. Whilst our
Nothing.
only 2 attackers died because we prized 2 of our others. Zach, cheers for the follow, dude. Let's get Aquabox rolling on here. Hey, that's pretty good. You're always happy whenever you have I mean, so many good cards already in this opening hand. Mirror?
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the greatest player of them all?
It is a mirror. Oh my god, our hand just got even better. Do I ever protect these 3 cards by playing a Lele? I think I will. It protects Guzma, Octillery, and even to an extent Sycamore, because discarding cards are important in this deck. So we're drawing 1 less card to protect 3 good ones. When all we really need this turn is an attachment. Got it! That is an ugly Sycamore. That's my last game. But he tries to get rid of 2 ends. He's just greed. You're just greedy. What? How are you gonna win this matchup like that, though? Tell me. Come on, tell me how. Is there any card I want to thin from my deck? The Hooper. We can thin the Hooper. Okay. Energy, E-Switch, Aqua Patch. Rip. So close. Oh, we haven't manualed yet? Oh wait, that's still not right. which means I actually want to collect here. I'm not in too much danger from his dude. He has to burst out a new dude, basically. A nude, if you will.
Mm.
Why would he put down a baby Volk in this matchup? I mean, I started it, but it's terrible in this matchup. Doesn't one-shot stuff. I guess it one-shots a Manaphy, actually. It's fine. The card's good enough to always be justified on the board, I guess. He attached a second energy to the active, and now he's powering up a Volk, so he's wasting even more energy acceleration cards. Actually, he can play E-Switch, to be fair. Let's be fair to the kid. Did they hit E-Switch? Do they still have artillery draws? Yeah, one. Wow, feeding me sushi? Seeing as we don't have a choice band, we probably actually need to attack with our Volk here. It is a small strain on our resources, but this hand is obviously not sycamorable. Is it sycamorable? It's our last. We haven't had a turn attachment, and that makes me really sad. It's all 4 Guzmas. Oh no, wait, what am I saying? It's all 4 Sycamores. And it's one of our Laprases. I can't bin this hand, right? I can only bin it next turn once I've played a Lapras down. Does he have a Guzma to boot here? There's their third Lapras. Yep, there's Guzma. But it now means our Volk Prism can Guzma his Manaphy, which is pretty good. Really good, actually, because then we don't need Choice Band for the rest of the game. If we get a draw of an energy card here, we're ecstatic. Hey! Clap your hands. We'll still get a manual attachment in. I still think it's worth it. I again won't play the patch though, because Runner Guzma is obviously less likely when he doesn't have Octillery, but it's still a possibility.
Mm.
There's the Guzma. So, they've used 3 Guzmas. I think our best route to winning here is actually... Because we can't N unless we top deck it. It's probably Guzmaing out his Manaphy again and just going for a Choice Band KO with Baby Volk. I think that's our best line. And just hoping he doesn't have 4th Guz in hand. We'll play the patch now. There's no reason to not, because we lose if he ever has Guzma. His last Guzma. You have your 4th Guzma in hand, bro? Are you kidding me?
Broken.
You're telling me you had 3 Guzmas in that hand the whole game without any artillery draws?
Broken.
Oh, he's a god. Yeah, nice one. Nice one, bro.
Play. Why is it called 8 squid?
So I'm playing 8 squids. Actually, I'm only playing 7, but...
Whoa. Brilliant.
That Volcanion play was good. We gotta do something. We gotta do something, right? There's not much other choice. I know me some Aqua Box. There's one thing I know. It's Aqua Box. I mean, maybe they only play 3 Guzma. Maybe they prize their 4th, in which case we're pretty bad. But I think we had to play towards that line. Without artillery, I think it's so rare that they can Guzma again. Seeing as they played the 2 turns prior was Guzma. He did try to bamboozle me, though. I was close. But I just literally could not believe it. It's like when people are like, oh, I have game. It's like, yeah, show me then. Show me. Okay. Sean, don't play rugby. It's dangerous. You'll end up in crutches.
That's how he wants you guys to think he broke, isn't he? He was actually giving the orange slices out in half time and tripped over himself. Go on, tell him it's a lie.
Orange slices are the best.
See? No man. Actually, that probably disproves my point because no man loves orange slices once they've caused an injury like Joe's.
Folks owning the Inkay when he has a Dorwings on board. Thinking. What do I think about the 2 UK regionals next season? They're not locations I've been to before for Pokemon. Surprising, I guess, is my summary.
Alright, let's watch some Lapras gameplay for a couple of minutes.
For the lads.
For the lads. That's a baby Hooper, hold on. I'm playing Malamar with Octillery now. Let's go.
If only we played we played the retreating Remoraid.
You know what Tamal says? Play 1-1, so you can retreat or kill stadiums, depending on what you need to. Broken.
Harrogate's just down the road.
Nice.
Yours is probably the only road that it's close to. I heard it's in the middle of nowhere, pretty much.
There is only one road in Harrogate.
Hey, Charlie, with the sub. The resub, 2 months. That's awesome, dude. Can't wait to see you this weekend, man. It's going to be
very much
great fun. Oh, nectar.
Oh, nectar. Hey, Mark. Welcome back.
Cube's being finalised as we speak.
Finalised. I can't wait to drop out on Saturday and play Cube. Why do we test this?
Benji, sorry, Mark, I'm doing this for Benji's sake. Oh, God.
It's my last year of seniors. Is it worth travelling to Worlds? I have an invite. If you have the capital, I've heard Worlds is pretty fun. Here we can see a Nessie in its natural habitat.
What are you doing this matchup?
Spending your worlds, Jack, you silly boy. I'll be top 4 next year, Mark, don't worry. All. Just need to win Sheffield to get the money for Worlds, no pressure. Well. Who beat Lapras in top 8 at GHQ? Luke beat Lapras in top 8. Top 22 is enough? Top 22 is pretty good. considering going hard next season. I don't think I will because of uni, but I'd like to. Obviously, I'd like to go for top 22, but I'd like to just do a load of tournaments one year, whether it's with the intention of trying to get to top 22 or not. I'd like to spend a year actually travelling a lot more.
Nick trying for top 22. Well, he flies enough to do it.
Beep.
Beepums. Beepums all in one.
Do you ever stop talking?
You little nectarine.
Get the Friday off work. Yes. It's so expensive. Yeah, flights were expensive. That's why you say sod it and stay for a week instead.
Lapras now officially off the Dexter playlist. Nick, would you not be trying to do commentary if you're going everywhere for Limitless? Oh, Mark, you've got the same idea as us. We've booked a week. The Team UK.
Team Cube.
Yeah, Julian, I really didn't do anything.
Team Cube in Spain.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be bringing it along.
Yeah.
Who cares about the tournament? Let's just play Cube.
So we saw this man right now just play Pokeball.
Huh?
And then basically like a super scoop up. Basically.
Straight out of Columbus.
Cube is the only diversity of decks in the format right now. It's not likely that he plays Diancie. I mean, my list does, but what does that tell you? Tells you he's probably not. Play around N by just benching more stuff. This is really bad for a sledgehammer turn to be on the board. We'll just pass. Oh, I completely forgot about Fury Bells. Oh well. Beast Energy. Rip. It's fine, we were getting Aquapax activators all along. protect our supporter cards because we're not going to have the Sushi Master draw engine. Oh, Nectar.
Hmm.
How good is taking this one prize? They don't play Blur, right? They can't fit it. I think I'll put this down. Lone Survivor, if it's the only deck you've tried in this format, I'd probably say yes. My advice for most people is just to play Buzzrock, though. That's my advice for most people. Because from my experience, it is just
Good deck.
almost too strong not to play. Almost.
He says, shuffling up his squids.
Yeah. Plus, I think there's actually like a lot of stigma against squids. Whenever I hear other people's like reviews on the format and the meta and what's good and stuff, people like slag off squids all the time. They just don't rate it.
A lot of good players really hate on squids.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
So I don't think many people will actually play squids this weekend. So it being the main counter to Buzz and it not being super popular is pretty good.
Joe will see you all at the top tables with the squids beating down Buzz Rocks.
Possibly.
Get back down to the bottom tables where you belong, Buzz Rock.
I should save this field blur for when I can Abyssal Hand next turn. So I think I'm Ice Beaming. 4-card hand, how likely is it that he has Energy Guzma?
H2, thanks for the bits.
Yeah, I think I'm Ice Beaming. Can't really see a much better time. Are we joining you on Friday for the barbecue? Yeah. I'm really up for that. Marco Whack, thanks so much for following, dude.
I want to look at the menu again. I like getting hyped about food. What? I didn't know. Oh, okay, I see. Barbecue hype poggers. Pretty hype BBQ.
The Baby Hooper really helps out against this deck, actually, for doing like 50 damage on Buzzwole. So, if he has one B string, I'm not worried. If he has two B strings, I'm slightly worried. His hand size is 4, though. He can Brooklet Hill out another GX.
Somebody lied to Jack, telling us a banana sandwich. Barbecue bananas is probably a thing. It sounds like a
Brooklet
thing.
away the Fury Belt and not the Brooklet. I used the Brooklet, right? I can keep using the Brooklet for when we get end. Also, he's likely to play Brooklets of his own, so if we're clunking up his deck, that's good for us. If we can end him into a hand of 3 Brooklet Hills, that's chill. Do you think you can win Sheffield Seniors with it? Why not? Sure, why not? Good deck.
I think from what I've seen of the seniors, like since we've known Logan, I think I've had more of an insight to the seniors meta than I had before. And it feels like just a good player with whatever deck can do well in seniors. So if you're a good player, if you're playing a good deck, you're just going to improve your chances.
If you have a good deck, then you might win.
You have a good deck. How long has that one been brewing in Joe's mind? Joe's mind palace. Oh, I sneeze.
Okay, this is a weird turn. Because we can't... Fairy Belted Buzzwolves are so annoying for this deck.
Not really Plasma Masters too well, I guess. I guess if you're a good player, if you're playing a good deck, there's no reason why you shouldn't win. Why is there a random GX counter on my pillow? Jack used sleep GX.
Azul with the host, 67 viewers. Hey everyone.
Oh. Cheers, Azul. Welcome, everyone.
Yeah, thanks, Azul.
Didn't get a chance to catch Azul's stream or Mark's stream today, actually. Wasn't able to watch any streams today.
Well, he got value from the broken card. Bulu boys. Bulu gang. So we need to top deck an N that gets us into a water energy. It's easy.
Easy game.
Whoops.
How all in do I go? If I do that, I lose.
I can't even get out of the active because it's so bad for us when we do. Cheers for the host as well, G Ethereal.
Talk to our meta for 2 hours. I'll try and catch up with it tomorrow, Mark. I'm still subbed on my other account, so I can watch all of your streams back.
Pretty sure we lose anyway.
How am I winning this game?
Could I have knocked out the Garb last turn? Yeah. But then, if he has Guzma on that turn and deals the Lapras, we're in real bad shape. I felt like we had to get the damage on the value of the Lapras that turn. And then hope that the Prism could come in and finish it, because then it's hard for him to swing around and KO the Volk Prism. And then we'd hope to find game with him after tanking a turn. Oh, we get instantly challenged. I need to blow my nose again. Right, I'm going to mute this.
Here we go, ladies and gents. He definitely didn't mute it either, did he?
I hope no one heard that.
Oh yeah, he probably did actually. I heard it because I was on Skype, but I forgot I was on Skype.
Yeah, definitely didn't mute it. Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
And then trying to explain afterwards, I did mute it that time.
Oh out it's all gone wrong.
Turns out you have to double press the mute button on this mic.
Well, that is an easy clap.
That is disgusting. I apologise.
Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Could be in for it here. A lot of combos.
You got no video to go with these noises? Gross. Oh, Nick couldn't discard any psychic energies. Oh, he has elixirs though. He had a supporter because he got rid of a Cynthia with his Ultra Ball. So now he has to hit more Ball Search that can discard energies, plus energy, or more elixirs. There's the Treasure-Rooski. Treasure-Runio. Elixir's an awkward draw here. It's probably what I have to get rid of. This hand is pretty poggers. If we hit this elixir on Rockruff. Yeah, I am unwell. It's just hay fever. Oh, H2 with those new emotes. Spicy. Next time Joe misplays. Red card. Need to play some expanded so you can spam red card emotes. Nick is taking his time here.
Many, many decisions.
He's sped up now. It's okay, Nick. It's okay. Oh, we drew the card we wanted to... Oh, that's actually so bad for us! No! No! Oh, that's so bad! No! Now we can't Ultra Ball. God damn it! That's actually so bad. Okay, now we gotta hit an elixir. Okay. Ah. Okay, with elixir and lose. Alternatives. Lycanroc GX, his Prismatic Burster, and then he comes out of B-string range. Yeah, I have to do this. We lose if... such a bad draw for us. It's actually the only card in the deck that's this bad for us. Okay, at least we hit this. Now we don't lose. Thank God. What a mess.
Wrong. It all went wrong.
It's literally the only card, the only draw in the entire deck that does that to us. Nectarines.
Oh, nectarines.
Don't play Super Odd? Yeah, but it's so difficult. Like, I'd already Brooklet Hilled as well. If I hadn't Brooklet Hilled, maybe we could Ultra Ball Lele, hope to hit Rod, and then Brooklet Hill it out, but it's just so rare.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't Ultra Ball Froctillery because I needed that Baby Buzz. It's our last one in deck, so I only play 3. Oh, is he going to GX this turn? It's a bad turn to GX, Nick. If you can't Guzma Rockruff, it's a really bad turn to GX. Ah, he had Guzma in his 3-card hand. Just Nick things, man.
Joe's confused because he's
Oh, he
playing
didn't GX.
draws as well as him.
He did not GX us. It's time for the B-string floodgates to open.
They're my favourite floodgates.
Do we want to gust this turn? No, we need to carry the active, right? Yeah. Floodgates away.
What?
Damn it. I said floodgates.
Oh,
Oh.
so loud.
Where are my strong energies and choice bands? Okay. There they are, just chilling there. All four of those outs there. Only getting one beast ring off is really sad as well.
Cheers for the bit, H2. Oh, there's a 2-prize Pokemon. That means I get 6 2-prize cards. Huh. Broken.
Cheers for the host, Pedro. And cheers for the game earlier as well. The feels. I think Nick's got me now because
Making the trades.
we are way out of attackers.
Way out.
You know that draw of Baby Buzzwole completely changes our entire game. Even though we hit the elixir, it changes our entire game. H2 with a cheer. Needs to donate for all the emotes. What can we do here? We cap at 70.
Kappa.
He has Dawn Wings to deny any stall. We can't Beast Ring. We don't play multi-switch or anything like that. Yeah, he got us. It was the KO on the Rockruff turn that really did it. If he wants to go again, we can. We'll see if he wants to. CDOS Network, thanks for the cheer, dude.
Cheers from everyone. Everybody, get in, cheer.
You like how I had nothing and only lost by one prize? Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, this looks more promising from the offset. I think we went second. Andrew poorly last game and only lost by 1 prize.
Hmm.
Oh, Nick.
Order lock. Was that an order lock? What did he do?
Oh dear. Unfriended.
That's a Nicky no.
Ah, Celio's network during 3 more times. Some fail emotes.
Not like this.
There's no justification. There's no justification. Oh, that's true. That's true, though.
In all fairness.
Sometimes on stream. Nick's fighting back. Again, possibly the worst draw. Attachments are too premium to sync on a baby buzz here.
Oh, sugar. Oh dear. Shadow Claw just discarded my Guzma for game. Help me. Save me. Please let the last one be in deck. I can't remember. Okay.
Mark. Give Nick a red card, guys. Please. This is the time to use your red cards. It's official, Nick's too good at this game. Look at all the red cards.
Send him off, boys.
I've never seen Diancie attack before Poggers. The first for everything. Oh, Nectar. So we're at 110. So we need to hit Choice Band. No, sorry, we need to hit Strong Energy. Do I even want to play this Super Rod? I guess I do. I guess. Do we have Lele in deck? Yes. Which means we get a Baby Buzz out here to respond on this. Then we Archibald out Lele.
Mark convinced me to play X.
Our boy Joe doesn't know. I know. That's why we dug for the strong. The strong stuff. Oh, did I say it was doing 110? Yeah, I meant... What do you go for N here? N scares me in this spot. Sycamore scares me less. When he had everything as well. He could have played N. He had everything. Why would you not end there? Okay, it's time for Beast Ring Floodgates again.
This didn't go so well last time.
No. But this time's different.
Why is that then?
You'll see. Because we're going to hit 2 this time. With an even thicker deck than last time. Oh, poggers. You know what I'd like? A game where I don't draw ass.
Wait, Joe, did you really just say that?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Have you seen these last 2 games?
I mean, no.
Well,
But
hon, you better get your
have you
eyes
seen,
open.
have you seen any of your games ever? You do summon some cards.
Not in this deck.
Well, hun. Open your damn eyes.
So we need to elixir Lycanroc KO active. Oh no, we have no Lycanroc. We had to get rid of both. Ah. Nectar.
Now that is nectar.
Ugh. I don't even think this represents the matchup. This is the worst thing about this. Never punished. I mean, it depends how likely the play is, right? To pay off. This looks familiar. So it's this. I hate playing with Nick. uh, oh my god. Deserved. Shut up, Nick. Oh, let a GX Pokemon. Whoops. He plays Parallel as well.
So loud, Joe. Stop. Unfathomably loud. Oh, stop discarding my good cards with Shadow Claw. It's not fair. Wah.
Oh my god, we actually got the dream. Where's the mute chat option? Not a perfect draw for Nick. I'm surprised.
God's sake. Isn't this salt?
I mean, there's no point in a baby Buzzwell like prodding this or that. So we should just get another Rockruff down and try and develop our board as much as possible. Put an energy on the other Rockruff on the bench and then just like retreat this guy. Missing energy sucks. Really sucks. Okay. Let's get that value real quick. I mean, evolving the Lycanroc and not getting the ability is fine, I guess. It's probably still right to pull it active. Just because of elixirs. I'm obviously not GXing this, I just want to have attachment for my bench. Fine. I'll attack active. He's already played one elixir. Set this up for the Buzzwell. We knew we had a supporter hand because he was mysterious treasuring away supporters. Still no reason for us to end him though. I feel like Nick's really drawn poorly this game. For all the hotness he drew in the last three, feels like it's balanced out now. So we just GX here, right? I'm not going to play N because we have Beast Ring in our hand.
Okay.
He needs to get Mewtwo energy. And he's back. That was even more nectar than when people play parallel.
Nectar.
When they get value from that parallel. Why does my scoreboard show Turbo Lapras? Because I was playing that earlier today. This still really isn't great, you know? We're still in a bad spot here.
Greg was here.
Okay, so basically he has to top deck Guzma next turn, or get it from his prizes. He's already played 2. We can actually win now with this top deck. Huzzah! Wait, let me just check. 160, 180, 200, 180, yeah. If we didn't top deck exactly that elixir, the plan was to just evolve, attach to Buzzwole and pass, and hope that his 2 prizes and top deck wouldn't get him Guzma. Nice top deck though. At least 1 win. Jeez. Right, I'll just play some Buzzrock on the ladder. Prize both Dawnwings. That sucks, man. That really sucks. Right, let's just take this off the screen. Yeah, cheers for the games, Nick. I don't think it demonstrated much, though, just from the first few games. The first 3 games really weren't representative. I don't think, at least. Nor was the last game, if you prize both Dawnwings. None of the games actually made any sense there.
Good.
Basically, people just watched an hour of nothing.
Good quality content, guys.
Going first with the GX attack. I think I'll be brave and promote Rockruff. So now, thanks for the cheer, dude. Isn't this hand familiar? Best deck in format, guys. So of our first 5 games, we buzz-bricked 5 times.
Love Island was Pog as Rabbit. Goodness sake.
Waterpad Bulu. Let me think about this matchup. Prodding isn't great. 110, 134, 150, 160. Yeah, we probably want to develop this just early. It's the Lycanroc's not going anywhere, so let's do this. I'd rather protect B-String, even though it's giving him a card. I think I'll save this elixir for a Buzzwole GX, which I'll try and pull out next turn. I'm happy to put one of these down, though. course he plays a split of tools. Why wouldn't he? Last episode of Westworld. Oh man, I'm so tired.
I really need to start that. I really need to start that.
I
That
think
looks so good.
I'm 6 in now. I think maybe 7 in.
Good so far.
Yeah.
I might start that after Sheffield.
He even missed energy. Feels bad, man. If he hit energy there, I'd think twice about dealing with this grubbin, but makes the decision very easy. Vikabulu is a deck, by the way. This is what happens every time you play Bulu. I was pretty certain Bulu died. If you're gonna play Bulu, just play Malamar. It's pretty much it, right?
Good testing in tonight. I think I've actually settled on a deck.
Oh my word.
We'll see how I feel when I wake up.
Yeah.
Like I said to you earlier, it's Metal Beast Box.
Grass type, no weakness. Let's just play Bulu elixirs. Order pads. Oh boy, he's taking 2 prizes. Look at that value. Why do I want this floatstone Diancie, I guess? Ideally, we're getting a KO with Baby.
Mark?
And I mean, this is what the deck can do. Quite a difference, I think you'll agree. 120, 120, 140, 150, 160, yeah. Oh, the nest ball, he's saved. Yep. Just had to show off that nest ball before he said goodbye. Right, I'm gonna have one more game and call it early because I feel really rough.
It's fair.
I also need to pack.
I'm going to say you're travelling tomorrow as well, right?
Yeah. That's a turn 27 Vikavolt though.
As if you've been counting the turns. I don't even have a deck box.
Todd took it in Brazil.
This is mine.
J-Bat, you also got ill after that cup. That sucks. I think Luke may have been patient zero, actually.
Mm.
I guess I'll be doing fist bumps in Sheffield rather than handshakes. Oh, we prized our Lycanroc. That makes this discard a lot more awkward because then we'll be down to one B string. Do we have our Super Rod? No, not even Super Rod. This feels really bad, man. Oh, this feels so bad. Do we just not Ultra Ball this turn? We just swing for 70? Ultra Ball next turn? I don't want Ultra Ball either of these. Fine, I'll be patient. Meh. Oh god. I am dead.
Yeah, I'm super tired tonight. I don't know why. I just can't. I think I'm thinking too much about Pokemon at the moment. I need 24 hours off of it just so I can go in with a fresh mindset on Saturday.
I probably we're going to Tabas, I probably will be playing Pokemon.
Mm.
I'll just be chilling though. Next 2 days.
Yeah.
Try and get a good amount of sleep.
Makes sense.
We're always tired. It's all about work.
What's work?
I mean, today I went to work, then had to go to the doctors for a checkup. Had to have an ultrasound for my leg, and then I had to go to physio after that. Got down to one crutch, so I spent about an hour learning how to walk on one crutch. And then I came here. And this whole time I've been scratching my eyes and sniffling. get on the bike. I've actually been instructed to have a 15-minute bike ride every day. I doubt I'll be doing it on stream much though.
Work Omega love.
That's a good draw. Oh, Frankfurt's been announced? That's really cool.
Ooh. 29th and 30th September. Oh, they're always right when I start uni. I'll be there.
Is it standard? Just gotta make sure. Is that a good location? I'm not sure. I think last time, I think I've been to a Frankfurt. Was Frankfurt where they had your nationals, Mark? No, it was in a more remote place than Frankfurt, I think.
Frankfurt is cheap to fly to. Now that is nectar.
I'll see if I've been there yet or not.
I mean, we're 100% going, right?
No.
Oh, are you scared of expanded, I guess?
Well, I'm just not 100%. So next study has B strings. So we should probably put this down. Should probably do this. Actually, do I want to ultra ball this turn?
Frankfurt. Where was the information posted, Mark? Was it Mark that said it? Yeah, it was. It's standard? Cool. Return flights from Manchester for 80. It's not bad.
Our hand is so bad we should refresh this a little. Just get something whirring around.
Oh, you got it from Robin. Fair.
None of these cards are B strings, so we'll get rid of them.
Oh yeah, they've just added it. Ooh. Frankfurt. Interesting. Very good. Cheers to link, Benji.
People are already checking flights. People know now. Get in there early.
35 quid from Stansted, that's mental. That's really good.
We should start booking.
You guys fly. Can you... Doomsday, the flights, were they Friday to Monday or Friday to Sunday? I'd rather go Friday to Sunday if I could help it. Friday for Sunday. Cool.
Oh my god, he had absolutely everything. Only one beast ring though. We just have to deal with this and we win, right? But how do we deal with this? Three, six, seven, eight. Oh my god. Of course he does. Does this play autopad? No. Well, we know he doesn't have Guzma in his hand, because it's game if he has it. Oh, come on, how hard is it to decide? Put one energy here. What? Woot's face.
Absolute nectarines does this play waterpad. James is here.
What the hell? How has this terrible play worked? Hello? How has this play worked out for him? No. Oh my god. Oh, I hate this deck so much. I hate this deck. It's actually the worst deck in the game. How can anyone play this? It's actually unbearable. This deck is legitimately unbearable. I hate this game. Well, that should tell you that I'm not playing Buzzrock this weekend. Probably the only person who isn't.
Uh,
What a terrible deck.
what a terrible, terrible deck.
It's a terrible deck, guys.
Buzzrock, worst deck in format.
Terrible. I mean, I should be playing 3 B-string realistically. Maybe it's the list. Definitely the list's fault. That's actually super greedy of me. I didn't even realise I've been playing 2 this whole time. That is terrible. Oh, it's because I played an extra supporter so I don't dead draw turn 1. Look how that worked out. Nectar. See you later.
Oh dear, oh dear.
That's that's actually hilarious. The list was bad because it's only playing 2 B strings, so that's like a big factor in why we lost games. But the amount of dead draw was unreal, and we played an extra supporter. Okay, cheers, guys. See you in Sheffield. I'll be in a much better mood, I'm sure.
If you're not, well, you will be because if it all goes wrong, I've got a certain cube to be
It's
playing.
literally win-win.
That's what I said to my parents this weekend. I was like, this weekend cannot go bad. Either day 2 or get to play cube.
Perfection. All right, guys. See you there. Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.